Hi, this is Jane from Golden House Tarot, and this reading is for Sagittarius for May 2018. This is a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody, but I hope that you can enjoy it anyway, just looking at the beautiful illustrations on these cards. The cards that we've drawn for Sagittarius are the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the World, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. There are a lot of court cards in this reading. We have two kings here, which can indicate a business meeting of some sort. We also have the King and the Queen of Swords. These are very strong personalities and they have very strong characteristics, as does the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I'll just go through the meaning of the cards, but I will say that this looks like a very industrious and profitable sort of reading. If you're looking at your financial security or your material security, it certainly seems to be mostly involved with material success. Okay, so the qualities of the King of Swords are he's strategic, he's formidable, he's well considered, and his emotions are very well controlled. He'll support you because you're right. There'll be no sentiment involved. He's a very logical kind of character. Now that can be some of the qualities that you need to exhibit through the month of May, or it could represent somebody in your life, somebody with those qualities, and that's often a boss or a mentor, but somebody who will be very supportive to what you want to do, but out of duty more than out of love or friendship. It can also be an indication that you may need to keep a cool head this month if you're making big decisions. The King of Wands, he's very decisive and confident. He's talented, he's inspirational. He'll stand up for weaker people. He wants to help others. He's compassionate, but he's traditional. He takes charge, and he considers that you should take charge of your own destiny. It's about planning for the future, but taking action. So not just making plans, there has to be action involved with the King of Wands. Here we have the World. This is saying the world's yours, the success is on the way, that you're on the right path. Life is a cycle, and this is about finding balance in all areas of your life, and that you're coming into a cycle now where success is yours, you're on the right path. Keep moving. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is about new beginnings. It's about prosperity. It can be about good health, depending on what you're looking for. It's the beginning of a fruitful period in your life. It's saying that there is unlimited potential for success. When this opportunity comes, though, you've got to make your way through the gate. You've got to take it and you've got to run with it and work hard. But the options will be there for you. It's a great card in terms of, if you're looking for an answer to a question, am I on the right track? Is this the right job for me? Is the investment the right investment to make? It's one of those cards that says that you're entitled to some material well-being. And also that, there's an unexpected gift of help, which means that the things that you need to make the right decision are going to be available to you. Here we have the Eight of Wands. This is an indication of increased activity and momentum building. So whatever it is you're starting, it's going to build momentum very quickly. It's going to take on a life of its own, and you're setting something in motion. So be sure of what you want and be sure of what you're setting in motion, because it's going to move very quickly. And here with the Knight of Wands, that reinforces this. because he's an action-oriented card. The Nine of Pentacles is about security and contentment, but it's a security that comes from working hard. It's earned income. It's goals that you've achieved. There is a caution with the Nine of Pentacles in that you have to be careful not to ignore those around you because you are so focused on working hard. You have to be sure to find the balance in your life emotionally as well as material success. But it's a wonderful card to indicate that, you know, you're going to be rewarded for all the hard efforts that you put in. And here we have Temperance. This is where we need to bring balance into the month for you. Temperance is saying make sure that you have a connection to your spirit, that you find balance. It's important to achieve balance in all areas of your life. And, you know, we're striving for that all the time, but there's always something out of whack. I mean, that's just life. But it's important to keep striving, to keep remembering to find balance. You know, that it's not all about work. It's not all about play. That there's, you know, you have to spend time with people as well, and you have to spend time alone. There's a whole range of things that you need in terms of life to find balance. And I think this card is here because there's so much action happening. It's so busy. You know, the month is going to be busy, that it's just an indicator to say, make sure you build in some time to stop and think and to be sure. The Knight of Wands, he's the sort of guy who rushes in where, you know, angels fear to tread. He's fearless, but he's reckless. He's adventurous, and he's not afraid. But sometimes he's going to find dragons at the end of the journey. So, you know, these are great. It's great to have the courage and to move and to, you know, be action. But make sure you've checked the route. Make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row and that you know, do some risk management, because this guy, he just wants to surge ahead. As with the Queen of Swords, she's very independent, she's intelligent, she's cool, and she's detached. She cuts through the nonsense and she takes charge. The issue with the Queen of Swords is that she does it at the expense of other people sometimes. She can, you know, be unaware of the impact and the effect she's having on people. Now, this can also represent a person in your life, or it can be just that you know, the momentum has built so fast here that you're not being careful about how it's going to impact on the people around you. This is where you need to find the balance. These are really wonderful, strong characteristics, and if you've got something you're determined to achieve, you know, you're going to find success, because success is written in all of these cards. But don't lose something along the way. Don't lose, you know, the emotional peace that you need, or don't make it at the expense of other people's feelings, because all these people here are very focused on outcomes and not so much on the people around them and the impact on the people around them. I think that, you know, for you Sagittarius, you're really thinking about the future during May. You're making plans for your material security, and you're willing, you know, there are people here that are going to help you do that. You have some very strong characters and you have some very strong characteristics. The universe is going to move it forward quickly too, because this cycle is moving, and there are opportunities, new opportunities here for you. And, you know, I think there's a lot of luck on your side too in terms of the decisions you make, because you're using strategy and you're using logic. Just find some balance. Just make sure that it's not all about work, and that you're looking after the people around you that you care about. I think it's going to be a brilliant month, you know. I think you're going to come out the other end of May feeling like, you know, I've made headway, I've moved forward, my plans are in motion and they're doing well. I hope, Sagittarius, you have a great month and you take care of yourself and those around you. Thank you for listening.